AITA for not wanting to give my niece bangles that my grandfather made for me. My 23F's grandfather was a goldsmith. When he was alive, he used to occasionally make gold jewelry for his daughters and granddaughters. He didn't make any for his sons or grandsons because we're Muslim. And in Islam men aren't allowed to wear gold. However, when my grandmother passed away, her jewelry, majority of which was designed and made by my grandpa, was equally divided between my dad, aunts and uncles. My brother and Sil had my niece 8 months ago. They're planning on doing a family photo shoot and wants to incorporate grandpa's jewelry as well. My dad has already let Sil pick what she likes from the jewelry that he has for the photo shoot. However, my dad doesn't have any pieces that are baby-sized. But I do. She asked me whether she can borrow some of mine for niece. She looks through what I have and zeroes in on a pair of bangles. Grandpa made me those for my first birthday, and they're my favorites as well. I don't mind letting her borrow them. But Sil then asked whether I would mind gifting them to niece as an early birthday present. I immediately noped out of that situation. She left without borrowing anything, because she loves the bangles. My brother calls me later that day and asks whether I'd be willing to let niece borrow those bangles instead. I said no, but Sil is welcome to pick something else to borrow. But apparently Sil has her heart set on those bangles. We're currently at a stalemate. Sil hasn't replied to my message saying she can pick something else to borrow. NTA. Those bangles are an heirloom and you are emotionally attached to them. She has no right to demand you to gift them to your niece. We're currently at a stalemate. No, you aren't. The discussion ended once you said, no. You do not need to justify, argue, defend, or explain any further. Just refuse to engage. My decision is final. Please do not ask again. I also don't think you can trust them. NTA. NTA. Stand fast. Because if you lend them, you may not get them back. Those bangles? Yeah. We'll return them next time we see you. Oh, I forgot to bring the bangles with me. Oh, I think I lost those bangles. Sorry. These bangles? Oh, they're mine. NTA. That isn't jewelry that was passed down and left to be split among family. That was an extra special gift to you. It has sentimental value. It might be worth mentioning to them why you are extra cautious with those bangles. I'd be nervous about Sil keeping them based on her actions so far. NTA. I'd be afraid the desirable bangles would get lost during the photo shoot if you lend them to someone already that entitled. NTA. Your Sil sounds greedy and entitled. If your Sil walks out of your house with the bangles, you will never get them back. And it will cause a rift. Your instincts are already telling you that. Listen to them and hold firm. Those bangles should go to your daughter. NTA. Is it common in your family to ask each other for their possessions? Hey, this is nice. Will you gift it to me? That's strange and unsettling. Don't lend the bangles. Your Sil sounds entitled AF. As in she feels entitled to your heirloom bangles. Good luck, op. Slightly smiling face. Well, you aren't in a stalemate, so to speak. The bangles are yours. And I'm getting the impression as you are that you'll never have them returned if they are borrowed, so NTA, and I wouldn't let them out of my sight. NTA. Do not lend those to her. They will get lost, or become such a loved memory, that you would be heartless for tearing out a reminder of the love of her great-grandfather from the hands of a baby. Lend them. Lose them. NTA. I think honestly that you have every right to say no to something, family or not. If you don't think you'll get the bangles back, then by all means stick to your first decision. NTA. And after her asking for them as a gift, I wouldn't let her borrow them either. I'd be surprised if they came back if you did. NTA. Your sil is not entitled to your bangles simply because your niece likes them. They're yours. Made by your grandpa. And you can never get replacements. I would've give them up either. Not even for them to borrow. Especially since you know that what your sil really wants to do is keep them. InTA. She won't return them. NTA. They are yours and are precious to you. Because she flat out asked you to gift them. You understand the likelihood that they don't end up being returned. It's not greed on your part. Rather, it's preservation of your own valuables. Definitely NTA, and don't even budge on your stance. If they borrow it somehow, they'll disappear. NTA. You'll probably never get them back, especially after she asked for you to gift them. NTA. I don't mind letting her borrow them. But Sil then asked whether I would mind gifting them to niece as an early birthday present. Don't let them borrow it. You will not get it back. NTA. Those are yours. You offered an alternative. She needs to calm down. Maybe her husband can talk to her. The bangles belong to you. Your family can moan and whine as much as they want, but the bangles belong to you. NTA. She can borrow nothing then. This isn't a hard one. If that makes her upset, that's her problem.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.